How goes I, my shredheads? Today I'm here with the 7170 cab, the virtual cab by Nick Crow, and it is an awesome free VST that you can easily get by just Googling 717 VST on google.com. But it sounds great and it works extremely well if you have no money. Or if you just want a good sounding amp. It doesn't even matter if you have crazy amounts of money. You just want a good sounding amp. Get the 7170 because it's basically the 5150, but in a free form, and it freaking rocks. I got this baby paired up with God's Cab here, and I have another review on God's Cab as well. And it's a great freaking whole pack of IRs, Mesa oversized IRs, and they sound amazing. And yeah, the two together sound great. This is what I got right now. And that's only on all freaking noon. It's not even cranked, but I basically have a Mesa oversize on with a 57 mic going. It's just almost just a random cab that I picked out, but it sounds pretty decent. But we're gonna play around with the 7170 and just test it out. Get that drive going. It doesn't have a clean channel. It does have the power button though. Turn this baby on and off, like so. And that's all you really need. So let's crank this thing and have some fun. And I got a Tube Screamer up here, Tube Screamer emulator. And I'm gonna throw that on too for fun later on. But right now it's just pure 7170 and the cab. But I'll take the cab off right now so you can see what it sounds like without it. It sounds kind of weird without it, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, that's without the cab. You're gonna definitely need a cab emulator. Okay, let's put some drive on this baby. I really like that this has a power amp feature right here where you can get more of that flushed out gain stage when it comes, well, not gain stage, but you can get more of that when you crank an amp, that cranked amp sound out of it, the power tubes section. I can't talk today for some reason. Let's crank this. Let's see what this sounds like crank. Yeah, it sounds fuller. It's got that fuller sound to it that I really like when you crank an amp. simulates the cranked amp experience pretty well. Let's see here. We got sweep, mid, blah, 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 highs. I'm trying to figure out what this sweep knob does. Honestly, it doesn't really do a lot. I think it's more of a presence knob, honestly, if anything. I don't really know what it's really doing too much. I think I would stick more with the EQ settings. Yeah, the EQ settings here are much more potent than the sweep itself. God, it is a rake type of day. I love raking over stuff. Let's crank this baby. Crank it all the way up. Wanted to see what the opposite of rake was. Very harmonic. Even with the drive all the way up, you really don't even need a tube screamer. It is slightly fatter without the tube screamer, but it's a great sound as well. I don't know, the 5150 is just made to not have to need the tube screamer. But I think it still does sound great with a tube screamer. So let's add this baby on here. I got the Mercurial Tube Screamer VST. This is a free VST as well. If you type in Mercurial, if I'm saying that right, it's free VST and it's awesome. It goes with everything. Put it on everything, even bass. Bass works really well with it too. But let's put it on the 7170, and I have the 7170 on basically noon again. Let's put it all on noon. And let's see here. This is without the tube screamer. Okay, we got a pretty decent tone here with the tube screamer. A lot more snarl with the tube screamer. Yeah, sounds awesome with the Tube Screamer as well. So this is an entire free setup right here. You can just easily just Google all of these things that I talked about and just get this great sound out of your recording. You don't even need to buy a Neural DSP or any of these big things if you don't want. I use the Neural because it's amazing and everything's in it, which is great. But if you're on a budget or you just want a sound with no money whatsoever, a good sound with no money, 7170 cab, 7170 amp by Nick Crow, the Gods cab emulation, which is a Mesa oversized package with over 700 samples in it, and tons of miking options, as well as the Mercurial, hopefully I'm saying the right, TS, the Tube Screamer, to push this amp as well, which you don't honestly need, but it does sound better. It sounds sharper. It does emulate the Tube amp, the Tube Screamer experience, and it sounds great on everything. I even use this on bass too. Bass sounds awesome with the Tube Screamer emulator on it as well, and it has tons of different mods. Oh, maybe not tons, but it has a mod on it, and you can really hone in what you want with the Tube Screamer emulator. And the 7170, it just gives you what you need out of the 5150. It doesn't have the clean channel, but it has the dirty channel, which is what you really want out of a 5150. You want it clean, go with the Fender Princeton or something. But that is the review for today. And I thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on this video. Leave a comment. Say something. What do you like about the 7170? Does it sound great? Does it sound terrible? Who knows? What VSTs do you use? And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!